It's definitely a downside because I feel as though you got to do one thing right first and then have a lot of side hustles. Like I think that if you haven't become, in my opinion, if you haven't become a millionaire off one thing, you can't really devote yourself 100% to that new thing, right? Because it's gonna take away, right? So the analogy that I gave is when I was coming up, there was a time where someone told me there was like diversification just doesn't work. And that's a strategy. Diversification does work, it's a strategy. But for some, when you don't have anything and your singular purpose is to accomplish that level of success, whatever it is, right? But if it's singular, I think it's easier to get there. And then once you get there, then you diversify. But while you're on the come up, while you're building, let's say you're 18, 19, 20 years old, I think that you should focus on one thing and try to give it your all. And then the benchmark for me was always $1 million. If you wanted to show any level of success, you had to at least bring in $1 million of revenue. And the process that I use is very simple. If you have a product or anything like that, if you can sell 20 or 30 products a day, and the price point of those products are between $25 and $30, if you can do that, anything that you can bring in that type of revenue, you've created $1 million business. And that's the focus that I've had in everything. For me, it was like 20 or 30 a day. How do we get that in real estate revenue, right? How do we break it down? So I broke down my monthly real estate revenue and broke it down into what I need to be bringing in every single day, right? And then once I was able to accomplish that, I was able to become a millionaire through real estate. I'm able to branch out and do other things, get into other lines. And you hear me say this all the time, that millionaires have multiple streams of income. Most millionaires have at least 7, but I feel as though, you need to get your money, your main thing in one area. And that could be a job for some people, right? That literally could be a W-2 paycheck. If you have a real job and you're really good at it and you love it, focus on your job, but then have something else that brings in some income for you as well. As an entrepreneur, if you're not a millionaire yet and you're just starting out in your business, focus on your business, make that successful before you start breaking your time up for everything else. Because I really feel that the jack of all trades, the people that have all these hyphens behind their name, they can't do it. Nobody can be good at everything at the same time. It's just something that's very difficult to do. Just about being an entrepreneur is so hard. So if you're doing 7 different businesses, it's like you're setting yourself up to fail.